Marvel is reportedly planning a bold reset for Black Panther by casting a fresh, younger face to carry the mantle, signaling a whole new era for Phase 5. Insiders say the goal isn't just about finding someone who can wear the suit, but someone who can embody regal leadership, physical presence for action, and the emotional depth needed to anchor Wakanda's future and guide long-term storytelling across a multiverse-connected MCU. Could this be a rising star you haven't seen on the big screen yet, or a newer veteran bringing a new flavor to the throne? We're breaking down the frontrunners, the rationale behind a younger T'Challa, and what this could mean for Wakanda, Shuri, Okoye, M'Baku, and the broader MCU. Stay tuned as we map out the possible paths and what to watch for in the casting rumors. What's up, heroes? Welcome back to Superhero Bowl, the channel that gives you sharp, no-fluff takes on Marvel casting and the MCU's next moves. If you crave clear analysis on who could wear the Black Panther suit and why, hit subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and drop your top pick for T'Challa in the comments. Let's dive in. Marvel appears to be steering toward a younger T'Challa, a move that signals a broader strategy to sustain Wakanda's leadership across Phase 5 and beyond. A younger actor can grow into the role over multiple films, allowing the character to mature in real time as the MCU broadens its multiverse storytelling. This approach also gives Marvel room to develop a long-running arc, potentially launching a new Black Panther trilogy, or a sustained leadership narrative that threads through various crossovers without aging the character out of relevance too quickly. The frontrunners being discussed bring a spectrum of strengths. Some candidates offer intense, martial screen presence. Audiences can imagine the king's disciplined demeanor in both quiet diplomacy and sky-high action scenes. Others bring a warmer, more diplomatic energy, which could help T'Challa bridge Wakanda with the wider world in a post-Endgame, multiverse-centric landscape. Each candidate has distinct theatrical fingerprints: how they carry themselves in formal moments, how they move in fight choreography, and how they project authority without slipping into stiffness. Crucially, any choice will need to balance regal gravitas with accessibility, so the new T'Challa can resonate with longtime fans while inviting newcomers into Wakanda's evolving story. Beyond just the performance, Marvel will be judging chemistry with key supporting players who shape Wakanda's future: Shuri's ingenuity, Okoye's loyalty and leadership, and M'Baku's rugged diplomacy. The film's potential size means a T'Challa who can anchor a flagship story, then blend into ensemble moments across a slate of connected projects. The casting won't happen in isolation. It will be measured against how Wakanda's role intersects with the broader MCU's phase-shaping decisions, including crossovers, alliances, and how the multiverse dynamics influence political and cultural tensions on screen. In terms of story directions, a focused Wakanda King arc could center on throne succession, governance, and internal politics, delving into the responsibilities that come with ruling a technologically advanced, culturally complex nation. A politico-diplomatic path could expand the narrative canvas, letting Wakanda navigate regional power dynamics and international intrigue, potentially weaving in allies and rivals from other corners of the MCU. A multiverse-spanning journey, meanwhile, would push leadership under extreme pressure, testing the new king's ability to unite diverse heroes and factions against a cosmic threat. The casting choice will also have ripple effects on representation and long-term storytelling. Marvel's ongoing commitment to diverse, authentic representation means the new T'Challa should reflect contemporary audiences while honoring Chadwick Boseman's legacy. The actor selected could influence future MCU casting patterns, setting a tone for how legacy characters are handed off to a new generation. Finally, the decision will ripple through supporting characters and narratives. Shuri's arc could pivot around her own leadership path, or collaborations that reflect a world where Wakanda remains central, but not solitary. Okoye and M'Baku would have to find their own strategic dynamics with a new ruler, potentially redefining their roles within the Wakandan power structure. And as the MCU continues to weave in crossovers with other franchises, a fresh T'Challa could become a linchpin for united frontlines against multiversal threats, while year after year, the storytelling machine would rely on a capable actor who can carry both the weight of tradition and the spark of innovation. They'll need to balance ceremonial duties with realpolitik, delivering performances that can shift from introspective, kingly dialogue to high-octane combat with equal credibility. The casting process itself will be watched meticulously by fans and critics alike, because the choice will signal not just who wears the suit, but what Wakanda's leadership looks like for a decade or more. We can expect the producers to test chemistry with a slate of potential co-stars, Feige-approved combinations that could yield standout dynamics with Shuri, Okoye, and M'Baku, while also staying open to surprise crossovers that could bring in new allies from across the MCU. In terms of timing, if Marvel confirms a younger T'Challa, we should anticipate a rollout where the new actor steps into supporting roles first, gradually stepping into a lead position as solo projects and ensemble appearances build toward a cohesive Phase 5 to 6 narrative arc. And while rumors will swirl about specific contenders, the real signal will be how the performance is framed in official materials, character posters, behind-the-scenes featurettes, and casting announcements that emphasize the actor's interpretation of Wakanda's future. The core idea remains. Recasting Black Panther isn't just about continuity. It's a deliberate reinvention that can honor Chadwick Boseman's legacy while ushering in a new era of Wakanda and a renewed multiverse-spanning MCU. Fans should stay tuned for official updates, and meanwhile, keep weighing in with who you think should wear the mantle and why, because the conversation itself helps shape how this iconic character evolves on screen.